I know you read the title of this video and you're probably thinking, what? You could visit Miami whenever you want. It's always beautiful. Well, that is true. However, the city of Miami is really different depending on the time of the year that you visit. Spring, summer, winter are very different from each other. It has different vibes. In this video, we're going to talk about what you're going to get depending on what time of the year you visit Miami. Let's get started with spring. Spring is actually the best time to visit Miami. Ultra Music Festival is going to be in town. We also have Miami Music Week. You're coming during spring break, which is when all the college students in America is on break and they all go either to Florida or Cabo. What that means for you, if you come to Miami during spring, you're gonna have great weather, you're gonna have great entertainment, and it's gonna be an overall fun time right before it gets crazy during the summer. Speaking of the summer, let's talk about that now. One of the major pros of coming to Miami during the summer is that the summer is actually the slow season. For you guys that want to go to the top restaurants, the top nightclubs, the top day clubs, it's gonna be way easier to go during the summer. The reason why the summer is a slow season for Miami is because the weather in the United States and all of Europe starts to heat up, so people usually stay in their own towns and have fun and go out there instead of flying all the way out to Florida. A lot of people usually fly out to Florida during the winter. One of the major cons of coming to Miami during the summer is all the humidity that you're going to get. I'm telling you now, you could literally see the heat waves coming off of the pavement. It is that hot in Florida. The best way that I could describe it for you guys who have never felt that, it just feels like the heat is literally holding you down, like pushing you down towards the ground. It feels like you get all slimy. It's not a good feeling. You're going to sweat more. Miami during the summer cannot be pleasant sometimes, so just keep that in mind if you're going to choose to go during the summer. Normally, July is the hottest month in Miami, so the weather will probably be around 82 degrees Fahrenheit, again, which doesn't sound bad until you feel the humidity that comes with it. Not only do you have to deal with the hot weather and all of Florida's humidity, you have to deal with hurricanes. The summer is hurricane season, so make sure that your travel plans are flexible, because at any moment Miami in the state of Florida could get hit with a hurricane that will stop your travel plans for that entire week. As I mentioned at the beginning of this segment, the pro is that you won't have to deal with all the crowds. You will deal with less crowding. You can go to any restaurant, any event that you want to go to. You shouldn't worry about getting into the club during the summer. You shouldn't worry about getting to the day club or finding a spot on the beach. Things are way easier in Miami during the summer, because once again, it is our off season. Fall, I believe, is the best time to go to Miami because the humidity starts to go away. It is still nice and hot that you want, but the humidity starting to loosen, so you don't really mind the heat as much. Keep in mind, when you visit Miami during the fall, the crowds start to return. So if you're a person that do not want to come to Miami when it's crazy crowded, but you want just the right amount of people without the weather being too hot, you want to come during fall. This is the absolute perfect time to visit the city. If you live in a cold environment, coming to Miami during the fall could be a nice little holiday for you. That being said, let's talk about winter, which is the busiest season in Miami. That is when it is cold everywhere else in North America. It will be cold in Los Angeles, it will be cold in San Francisco, New York City, it will be snowing, in London, it will be freezing in France. So pretty much everyone in the northern hemisphere goes down to Miami, Florida, or Spain, or wherever, but we're talking about Miami, Florida this video. So basically everybody in the United States and Canada goes down to Miami, Florida to escape all of the cold. One of the best parts about going to Miami during the middle of the winter is that the ocean is still a good temperature. It's still a swimmable temperature. It's not brick cold. You can actually go swimming. Or if it's a really cold day and the ocean is super cold, you can obviously just chill and relax on the beach with the 80-degree weather. During the winter, Miami also have a bunch of events, like you could go visit Art Basel. Art Basel is also known as Miami Art Week. You will see a lot of exhibits, exclusive parties, and a lot of flagship shows. So the saying is true. You can absolutely go to Miami whenever you want, any time of the year, and the weather is going to be good. But depending on your wants and needs, you have to plan accordingly. If you want to go during spring, you have to keep in mind that it's going to be huge music festivals going on and that you're going to have to deal with spring breakers. If you're coming during the summer, you have to understand that you're going to have to deal with the crazy humidity that will mess up your hair. You'll be sweaty all the time, and not good after gym sweat. I'm talking about real bad sweat. I can't even describe it for you guys. You don't want that type of Miami sweat during the summer. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter when you decide to go to Miami. Just make sure that you book that trip. If you need help with any nightclub suggestions or bottle service, make sure that you message me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is right here. You can message me anytime if you need bottle service reservations or if you need help with anything in Miami. All right, thank you. Bye.